break. Let's keep this up.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
And Martinez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Martinez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. Echaria, and he's managed to get free. Knocks it into space. Shapes to shoot! So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And he thumps it clear. Dendoncker.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And it's made its way to him. And the keeper has it. Martinez. He's looking wide.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Corner number 2
Coming
then.
on the field is number 23, Rondon. Substitution in progress.
Up he goes! That's another chance! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit for...
Del Piero! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Del Piero brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
On the field, number 21.
So, third
Number
quarter of the
7.
game.
Coming on the field, number 32, number 18.
Modric with the short one. Tries to get it clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's a sharp little ball here. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Salah. He has found the way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nicely shaped ball.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that will be it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, courage is a word that Steven Gerrard likes to use a lot. Never be afraid to have a go at it. He's certainly someone who's never afraid to, no matter what the situation.
Not even in the most dire of circumstances, and never more extraordinarily than in 2005 from 3-0 down. He will forever be remembered for that Istanbul final.
Well, when you take into account the circumstances and the
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Shoots! And that was very necessary. That's good defending, very good defending. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gerrard. Lovely bit of skill. Tries to play it through. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Gerrard proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And this is Messi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get it through? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good spread.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can they get him away? Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And it's been taken short. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Played out towards the right wing. Shifted it to the flank. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's on, big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Koundé getting this one clear. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And he's intervened well there. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He was under real pressure there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
No, that's been intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's worked it through. Real chance! And it's come back out to him. And it's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
81 minutes is number 10. Substitution. Substitution for Barcelona, number 22.
Barcelona choosing to make
Number
the first
6.
change.
Scholes.
And that has added a whole
Number
new
7.
complexion to the game.
Raul.
Well, needless to
Number
say,
30,
Peter, they're eager to get
Messi.
going, but you have to wonder
Number
how much
13,
these boys have left in the tank.
Koundé.
Has
Coming
a
on the
shot!
field.
Oh, the
Number
ball's run
10,
loose here.
Modric.
Decent
Number
enough
15,
try.
João Cancelo really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Mbappe. Number 2, Van Dijk. Substitution in progress.
And he thumps it clear. And here's Mbappe. This looks promising. And he's there to get it away. Good effort from distance.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Toljan. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling it.
And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be... And the shot! Well, There's an early warning shot across the bow.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Mbappe! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. It's their second corner of the game. Mallorca are looking to go forward now. Tries to thread one through. He can run onto that. Modric! It's a loose ball. João Cancelo gets it clear. Lovely, now then. Backward it goes. Takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Torres cross, cleared away. Del Piero powering forward here. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Bernardo Silva. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Murici. Well read, nice interception. Looking for options for movement. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. And that has been knocked clear. No way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mallorca deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly...
Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Koundé with the clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Darder. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a key interception. Now this could be a chance.
Has been indicated.
Played out towards the right wing. Can he get on the end of this? Gerrard. Swept in. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small,
We're down,
Peter.
but we're far
I think
from
playing
out.
well,
Now
good
let's all
energy,
rally
a
behind
little
the
more
boys and show
composure
them a
up
bit of
front
support.
perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out.
And Del Piero! Missed by a fraction. Dada tries to pass it through. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Del Piero. Over to the left. João Cancelo. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero! And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Bernardo Silva. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Bernardo Silva. Now that looks a decent ball. Del Piero! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Passes short and sharp. Morey. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Del Piero finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Pablo Torre. Number 18, number 7, Vedat Muriqi. Coming on the field, number 14,
Dada.
number 17.
Can he get it through? Picked out brilliant. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Danger averted for now.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Leading by just one goal and still some defending to do. Endrick! He should have put that one away.
Endrick really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Great defending, strong and determined. Very much into the last knockings. Raul. That's rather hopeful.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And that's that. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So the overriding question in this part of Planet Football is will they or won't they? And there's a football game amongst it all, an apparent detail in the broad brush of expectation and bravado. The champions-elect already have one hand firmly on the trophy. A win here will guarantee them the ultimate photo opportunity. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So what must be going through the players' minds now? Seems as though they're all smiles.
Well, Peter, they've been the best team over the course of the season. That's why they're in this position in the first place. Now, as long as they stick to what they've done so far, I can't see any reason as to why they won't do it again today.
And we're underway. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. Barcelona are only wanting one thing here. It is in their hands. Koundé concedes a free kick for that. Raul tries to pass it through. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Opts for safety.
Well, courage is a word that Steven Gerrard likes to use a lot. Never be afraid to have a go at it. He's certainly someone who's never afraid to, no matter what the situation.
Not even in the most dire of circumstances, and never more extraordinarily than in 2005 from 3-0 down. He will forever be remembered for that Istanbul fight.
Well, when you take into account the circumstances and the opposition, he's the very epitome of never say die, and will play every game as if we were a cup final, including this one.
And he can clear it away. Haregizar is firing after that one. Williams, and the shot! Pinged towards the front line. Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's through here. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's sunset. Now it's Berenguer.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Probing pass. Not the most accurate pass. Trados. Half-time getting close now. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And this is Del Piero. Oh, good-looking ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Arugizar. And the pass is intercepted. Scholes. It's a really well-measured ball. Bilbao deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. This looks promising. Distributed tidily. Jaureguiza. And here's Berenguer. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And that's a throw-in. And it's Jaureguiza. Sunset.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's on it. Can he get shot at goal? Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Substitution. Substitution for Barcelona, number 22.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
14, Mbappe. Number 11, Di Maria. Number 20, Bernardo Silva. Number 6, Scholes. Coming on the field, number 30, Messi. Number 21, Mohamed Salah. Number 8, Iniesta. Number 15, Frank Lampard. Number 10, Modric.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Leque. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Del Piero. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's certainly... Big chance! Iniesta! Brilliant! Well, there's your superstar!
How does he keep coming up with these? You just can't keep him down, can you? Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. João Cancelo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Iniesta. Now it's Lampard. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Prados.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Iniesta. And this is Del Piero. And he's gone direct here. De Ligt cuts out the pass. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Well, this has been a special occasion to witness. This trophy amongst the most special pieces of silverware in Spain, in Europe, is claimed by this most special team.
Well, Peter, this is a league that contains some of Europe's most decorated teams. Yet the champions, they've shown great consistency.
And it is clear who takes most of the credit for this, and he is out there lapping it up.
And rightly so.
And it's been lovely to share in this really special moment. So thank you to one and all, thank you to you, Tim, and we hope to see you all again very soon.
Please put your hands together, everyone, and give our boys a round of applause for a job well done.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
The action has already started. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. And he's decided to go for it. Tries to pass it through. Into the channel.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hakimi makes the interception. (26th of May 2005, Istanbul, and one of the most famous of all famous comebacks in football. That could spell trouble. Lamar. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Witsel. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Can he latch on to this? Koundé. Now it's Stuani. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a decent clearance. Thinks about the shot. Shot, surely! Goal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
27 minutes is number 10.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Takes a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
And this is Stuani. And he was quick to react. That's a good ball out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, good spread. There will be a throw-in. Tries to play it through. That has found him in acres of space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played out to the right.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
João Cancelo gets across to intercept that. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things
First
lacking.
half is up and things are looking good. Let's hope for another good show in the second half.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Lamar. Can he get onto this? Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Del Piero. Bernardo Silva. Oh, and a chance! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pressure coming in from all directions. And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Poor contact, nothing on the shot. Lamar goes short. Flashes. Stuani! Oh, it's taken a touch. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Mbappe, and that's been intercepted. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, number 7, Christian Stuani. Coming on the field, number 15, Sehankov. Number 9. Substitution in progress.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Ambitious ball here. Caught offside that time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Martinez. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Hakimi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 5 minutes added
It's a
time.
really well measured ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Lamar. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Goes for a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Endrick. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona end the season with a draw. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, no matter what the result, Peter, I think the match was played in the right spirit. And now for next season and beyond.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of It is the dawn of yet another campaign in Spain, this proudest of footballing nations, which has produced some of the greatest clubs and teams in the history of the sport. Now, impossible not to get dragged into the excitement of all of this. Wherever your loyalties lie, rejoice and hang on for the ride. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, Jim, in Spain, of course, football means so much, and here it comes at us again.
It really is a thinking man's league that's given us some of the best teams, best players and best tactics and philosophies, Peter, in the 21st century. So how could it not be good?
The action has already started.
I just think what's most important is that both sides
Shoots! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he's running through. Big chance, must be! A real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's a good-looking delivery. João Cancelo attempts a clearance. Looks a smashing ball. And Del Piero! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Granada finding their passes. João Cancelo takes control of it and he's on the move. Played with speed from back to front. Over to the left. Bernardo Silva. And he's in on goal! And a chance! And it's a goal! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been...
And there is the half-time whistle. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Here we go again. Oh, strongly challenged there. Looking for options for movement. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, there's the clearance. Plays a sharp little ball here. Goes for a shot! He has done it! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Minutes is number 10.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So all square and not for the first time.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
And it's slung out wide. Real chance, big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's in a great position here. De Ligt gets good distance on it. Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. He's Bernardo Silva! Now he's off and running. Gerrard. And Piero! Spectacular! killer save.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Del Piero. Barcelona are looking to break at pace.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the...
And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Nicely spread. Played into space out wide. Bernardo Silva does well to get it back.
Has been indicated.
Di Maria goes on a run down the left wing. And that is that. So much hope and expectation, but it ends in a draw. Del Piero claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's a question of whether you look at this as a glass...
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. He's had a crack. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Diawara gathers from the goal kick. Gerrard. He's going for goal! Oh, that's fabulous!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Martinez. Nicely spread. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe finds himself offside. Martinez. It's a searching pass. Mbappe! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he welcomes it in, flashes it across. Gerrard. Now Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Di Maria. He's found a way through. He's being urged to shoot, and he shoots! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control. Ruben Peña. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Martinez. Oh, that's a key interception.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Diawara. And he has been fouled there. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And now they can clear their lines. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Here we go again. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Scholes. Spread out to the left. Back towards the middle. And it's Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That's a corner. Yes, it is. And he's heaved it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And this is Di Maria. Now it's Gerrard. That's been cut out, well played. Leganes do have a chance to counter here. Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though, it looked destined for a goal.
Di Maria. Di Maria goes on a run down the left wing. Lovely ball. Gerrard! He's got a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And yes, it's him again.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Is number 23.
João Cancelo. And it's Di Maria. Gerrard under intense pressure.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Ruben Peña. Oh, that's well spotted.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Number 2. Coming on the field. Number 14. Number 15.
And that's another good win of the ball. Mbappe. Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. And it's been played through. Gerrard gets a foot in here. Mbappe. And the through ball. Now it's Martinez. And this is Bernardo Silva. Diawara. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's had it taken off him. Gerrard. Gerrard kept aware. And oh, they could be caught out here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Bernardo Silva. Gerrard on 2 now and looking for 3. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! And again! They've scored! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's become a case of men against boys. Mbappe goes steaming forward. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Gerrard producing yet another
Unlucky
big performance, just
Let's
as the
hope
fans
for
have come
better
to
luck next
expect.
time.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players...